Welcome back to Animal Lover. Last time, we went to a cafe, coffee shop, whatever, to meet Adara. And I ended it without a decision if I should go myself or let Frankie go. I was thinking about it the past half an hour. And I think I'd rather go myself, but since I want to pursue their routes, I have to let Frankie go. So I'll see what happens. And if it turns out bad, I can always go back. Let Frankie go. I don't know what to say except I'm afraid. Really afraid. And I'm not sure I can go through with this. Then I'm going. Kaja, I'm begging you. Stop. She made her choice. Fucking let me go then. She saw you last year. Yeah, she hasn't seen Frankie in over 60 years. She hasn't seen you in over 40. Yeah. But just like Kaja, I'm not willing to go. Fuck you for that, Kyle. Seriously, fuck you for that. You're genuinely being an asshole right now, Charlie. What? Are you kidding me? Quiet down, I'm going. I'm sorry if you have a problem with that or if you have a problem with me. I'm trying to save our lives. Charlie, settle down. Fuck you guys. God damn it, every single one of you is too chicken shit to go accept Frankie, who is the worst choice. I need some fresh air, and I did it again. And Charlie storms out of the coffee shop. I take a look around to make sure Charlie wasn't making too much of a scene. Everyone seems to be in their own world. Adara sat down with her computer at the table across the room from us. She is now opening it up and beginning to type. I'm sure he didn't mean you. What? When he said everyone here was too chicken shit to go. Oh, I wasn't even processing that. Well, I guess technically I am. If Charlie thinks not risking your life for people you already saved is being chicken shit, then we can get to bed. Thanks, but this is stressful for all of us. He's just afraid, like I am. But you're honest about it. I don't think that really matters. Go easy on him, Frankie. Alright. For you. Thanks. Well, here goes nothing. Thank you, Frankie. It's no problem. I volunteered, didn't I? I'm going to go talk to Charlie, see if I can calm him down. Alright. Both Charlie and Miguel get up from their seats and walk their separate ways. Edmund, Kyle and I keep our eyes lightly on Frankie as he begins to move. Lightly as in not staring at him, just to make sure. He begins talking, but we can't hear it over the dim roar of the coffee shop. Her very first reaction to him is to squint her eyes. He asks her a question, to which she shakes her head. He continues to stand. It appears she has not invited or permitted him to sit down. However, the conversation doesn't seem to be going horribly. She's not breathing big, heavy sighs or showing any signs of major annoyance. Maybe suspicion, perhaps. However, it's Frankie that's doing most of the talking at first. As soon as she begins to speak, I can hear Kyle. Did anyone else notice the mole on her face? Yeah. Oh, no, I hadn't noticed. Do you think it's... Well, it's not a wart. And it really doesn't look like a nipple. Still, though, weird coincidence. I don't recall her having that. I recall very little. It is strange, though. Does anyone else see any words? I look outside to see Miguel talking to Charlie. Miguel is doing most of the talking, but they do seem to be surrounded by crows, oddly. Yeah, there's a bunch outside. What kind? Crows. Oh, creepy. My attention turns back to Frankie and Adara. She's now speaking very openly, but not in a friendly manner of speaking as it turns out. She seems to be angrily explaining something. Something has seized Frankie's heart and he seems upset. I think we should pull the ripcord on this one. It doesn't seem to be going well. How? How do we pull the ripcord? I don't know, but I think we should get him out of there. I'm going in. No, bad idea. Wait. Kaja, are you sure? I am going for it. I have the power to save Frankie right now, and I'm going to take it. Frankie was kind enough to take a bullet for me, but there's no reason we can't get out of this one clean. Walking over to their table, I begin to wave to Frankie. Frankie waves back. Oh, hey, Kaja. Hey, I stop myself in case he's using a different name. How's it going? Hello. Hi there. How do you know Wayne here? Oh, I'm... his girlfriend, Kaja. I give Frankie a small peck on the cheek. Oh, sweetheart. I see. Are you a friend of his? No, he just came over and started talking. She had a fascinating pendant and I was curious about it. That is beautiful. What is it? It's a Wiccan. A small, though certainly awkward silence follows. She doesn't continue her statement beyond that point. If you two don't mind, I'm working. Oh, yeah, of course, I'm sorry to bother you. Sure, she says, and then again goes immediately quiet as I begin to lead Frankie out of Adara's vicinity. Oh, Wayne, don't ever talk to me or any other woman like that ever again. Well, I pull him stronger this time. As soon as she begins talking, his weight doubled and he was much harder to pull. Edmund and Kyle have left the table. We find them outside, having regrouped with Miguel and Charlie. I think those are thoughts, not your speech, but okay. God damn it, you fucked it up, didn't you? Charlie, what the hell? No, I changed my mind. I'm pissed off again. You fucked it up and we got no information. Now we're just going to go gather around and feel sorry for Frankie because he's taking it hard. I warned you, goddammit. Charlie, shut up. Why? Why do I get everyone telling me I'm an asshole because they think I'm wrong? Then when I'm right, I get everyone telling me I'm an asshole? Frankie is frozen solid, sighing and looking down. Because no one told you that you were wrong, but you were harassing Kaja into putting herself in danger, and then she did it anyway. Now you're being an asshole when there's no reason to be. There's every reason to be. I was right. It was a bad idea. We should have just left. If our only option was sending Frankie in to fuck everything up. Charlie, shut up. I admit I was scared, but the only person who was willing to go just got chewed out for no reason other than he volunteered. I volunteered. And it was too dangerous to send you in to talk to her. Sorry, life didn't work out for you, Charlie. No one's saying you were wrong, Charlie, but cool it. Everything that just happened is stuff that we can recover from. I actually did get some information. What? She lives on the outskirts of town in the forest. Her pendant is the source of her power. She says that Vika is a lot of reading. Which, if I put everything together from the conversation, it seems like we were right about her spellbook being where we need to start looking. her house or hut or whatever it is, just outside town. I don't know if any of that helps. Good job, Frankie. That's actually good to know, I suppose. Thanks, Frankie. It's fine, Charlie. I didn't apologize. Well, whatever. If you'd like, we don't have to talk about it right now. Charlie takes a deep sigh and brings his head down. I'm not going to apologize for what I thought. I'd still preferred if we'd work out a better plan, but I was an asshole about it. Maybe if I had spoken differently, I could have, helped or been productive somehow. So I'm sorry for being an asshole, Frankie. That's for doing that. Yeah, no problem. You weren't a big asshole, though. I was a big asshole. Good. Oh, that's so sweet. I'm sorry to you too, Kaja. It's cool. You owe me some chicken nuggets. God damn it. So, what do we do now? I guess we head home, regroup our thoughts, maybe talk about the online letter we were going to send her. I guess we do still have that option. Back to the car then. We all begin to walk. I lag behind the rest of the group a little bit to talk to Frankie. Hey, Frankie? What did you say to set Dara off so badly? I don't know. I don't. When she said, don't talk to me or any other woman like that again, I really honestly don't know what she was talking about. I was completely cordial. That's weird. It's a little weird. Chapter 11, The Status Quo. That was a quick chapter. When we return home, everyone's a little quieter. We are all emotionally exhausted, and the summer heat is soaking uncomfortably into everyone's head. Everyone there, including the usual enthusiastic Carla, is dragging their feet into the house. God, let me become a ferret again. I'd have less skin to feel hard. If I'm smaller, there's less of me to be hard. I don't think that's how that works. I don't feel like putting up with your cynical, naysaying shit right now, Frankie. Of course that's how it works. You know, I'm right. And you can tell because I didn't go to university and instead sold cars for a living. I'm legitimate. I need that fantasy of escape. You douche. You unbelievable dream-killing douche. So, think if you had a smaller surface area of skin, you'd be less hot. Yes, don't ruin that fantasy for me. You'd be covered in fur. You realize that? Ah! I didn't realize you guys hated me so much. Glad to have clarity on that front. Charlie, what the fuck? Why are you wearing that heavy fucking shirt? Because I am. Whatever. Weird. Kaja, you hang in there, okay? I'm doing just fine. I don't know what you guys are fussing all about. Yeah, it's hot. It's hot. Personally, I'm more exhausted from, Adara and all that. Rather than the heat, I mean instead of heat. You know what I mean. I guess the heat's pretty bad. Anyone want food? Chilled ramen. What? Ramen's too hot, but it sounds good and it's cheap. Chilled ramen, fuck it. That sounds pretty gross. That sounds like what someone who's had options for food all his life would say. What? I don't even know what to say to that. I'm not trying to be an asshole, I'm just saying don't knock it until you try it. Have you tried it? Nope, which is why I'm not knocking it. There is no argument with that logic.
You have to use less water to make it if you want to chill it with ice cubes. Otherwise, it'll get all watery.
Good point, I didn't think of that. The finer points of making food that costs 30 cents a meal. God. Oh, nothing. I used to hear from my mom that 10 cents was a lot of money and not to be wasteful. So I know how I probably sound, but 30 cents sounds like a solid lunch at least. And the cheap burgers these days are entire dollars. I probably sound like I'm an old grandpa, but wow, weird. Which reminds me, are you technically over 100 years old yet? Actually, I don't think so. I definitely am. Weird. Anyway, Miguel, you take a break. I'll take care of the ramen this time.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Crocodiles use less water because of the ice cubes. I'll take it hot.
Frankie, Edmund, you want ramen? I'd actually take it chilled. I have it hot. Frankie is the one with the open mind here. That's weird. Huh. Watch it. I'm just saying. Bup. Watch it. Look, soup is a great first step. Don't worry. Watch it. Alright, I'm watching it. God, you sound like a goddamn broken record. Hours passed like this. Idle conversations seemed to flow through the room. Even though we just experienced a considerable amount of drama, everything seemed normal. I'm not even sure how everyone was this okay. I was still shaken up from the events at the coffee shop and of even seeing Adara. Were they hiding it really well, or would they simply just get over it so easily? With any of my other friends, even Katie, we at least wouldn't pretend nothing happened. So I'm left wondering if they're pretending or they're serious. Maybe I should talk to them. I'm looking around the apartment after having watched an old episode of something with Frankie. He wanted to watch, God, the heat's getting to me too. Bonanza? Is that what he watched? I don't know. It was an old western. Edmund's moved on though, and has cracked open a book that was just lying around. Frankie is laying on the floor, playing with a piece of string, making a cat's cradle with it. Carl's in the bathroom. Miguel is toying with the communal computer, figuring things out. I think he's looking for TV shows. Charlie is washing dishes. It's getting late, so I probably don't have time to have a one-on-one with everyone about this before someone, presumably Edmund, though really it could be anyone, turns into an animal. So I guess I'll talk to Edmund. Edmund is sitting on the couch with a book open over his lap. He glares at the book with a furrowed brow and pronounced frown. I decide to sit next to him, hoping that this apparent bad mood doesn't translate too far away from the pages of his book. Hey, Edmund. Hey, Kaja. What are you up to? Nothing much, you? He doesn't answer. He seems to be engrossed. Crossed. Should I even be interrupting him? Okay. He looks up from the pages tentatively. Alright, I guess. I asked what you were up to. Oh, God, I'm sorry. No, it's fine. What are you reading? Some sort of picture book that Charlie just had lying around. Looks like a comic book. Okay. Let's see where this conversation leads us in the next part. I hope you enjoyed yourself and yawn again. Hi. Bye. See you then.